Are you ready? Are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Welcome into week 3 of Settle the Score. It's a game show where we bring on 2 contestants and they battle it out, trying to decipher what movie this song, soundtrack, or score comes from. I am your host, Matt Notes, and I'm joined by the man that is twiddling the keys each and every week that brings the show to life, Mr. Andy Merriweather. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Matt. How are you?
Good. What the fuck are you laughing at, you son of a bitch, right out the gate?
Well, just you pronounce my surname worse than me sometimes, so no, all good.
I know. I roll over. It's Andy M.
Andy
from
M,
now on.
Yeah,
Andy
I can't do it either. I always abandon it.
How do you say it? Do you do the full Merriweather, or do you Merriweather?
I do merry as in Christmas, weather as in how it's going.
Yeah, so the full Merriweather.
Yeah, but I do that full spiel. Because if you just do the 4 syllables, they just go, what? So I just always do. It's
not that confusing. But yeah. I haven't lived with it, so why the hell am I telling you exactly why your name is not...
Do you do Nost with a K?
Of course I do. It's my proud German heritage. Silent K, man. I'm not ditching that.
No,
till I die.
You say Nost with the K.
No, hell no.
You just
Unless it's somebody's like filling out a form and they ask me my last name.
Right,
it's like K-N-O-S-T, but I don't say Nost with a K.
Yeah.
No, that would be...
Well, people
crazy.
know you. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, welcome into week 3. For those that want to eventually be a guest on this, if you retweet and like the tweet that I put out each week, I am adding those names to an overall spreadsheet, and we will draw 2 names at random. So if you do it every week, then your name gets entered in every week, and you'll have multiple chances, and we'll eventually open it up. But we have amazing guests lined up for the foreseeable future, and this week is zero exception to that. We have 2 fine gentlemen I have known for a long time, both quality individuals, and actually should be excellent on the show today. Mr. William Bibbiani and Mr. Whitney Siebold. How are you, gentlemen?
I am ready to settle the score.
Beautiful. Thank you.
It's Siebold.
Damn it.
You've known him so long. Oh, sorry. You've known him so long.
I have, but I've only heard you referred to as Whitney. I've seen your name in print, but never heard you, because most people just call me Nost. Because there's a bunch of Matts, but I don't know any other Whitneys outside of I know one other.
I thought this was just a show where we were messing up surnames. That wasn't the theme of this week.
For once, it's not my name. So they have this weird Italian name, Bibbiani. There you go.
But it's pronounced throat wobbler mangrove.
How are we, gentlemen?
Doing great. Thank you for having us on. This is a lot of fun. I like music.
Well, good.
Yeah,
that's the entire gist of this show.
And movies. So, bonus.
It's a perfect marriage of the 2. I'm glad we could get it to work out with everybody's schedules. It's the only hassle of this show is you got to, 4 people's varying schedules.
I mean, it's easier in the COVID era, and yet ironically not, because we all have to work whenever we can right now. So, but thank you so much for being flexible. I am really, really excited to having Whitney, who's actually way more of a music aficionado than I am, clean my clock today.
I think your clock is going to remain nice and filthy because I have like a broad range of knowledge, but as soon as you ask me about it, it all sort of drains out, and all I can recall are like bubblegum jingles from when I was a kid. So it's all pretty sad.
Round 4 is going to be bubblegum jingles, so you are going to luck out, my friend.
Get your knowledge fired up. Grab a stick of juicy fruit.
The taste is gonna move ya. Take a sniff. Pull it out. The taste is gonna move you when you pop it. Okay, we're not gonna get a copyright strike from juicy fruit.
That or doublemint gum? Anything from the early 80s for you?
Fresh goes better, man. Wait, no, that's 90s.
That's not gum though. That's just
kiss a little longer. Stay close a little longer. Yeah. With Big Red. Yeah.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye a little longer. in this contest.
Yeah, too bad there's not like a Big League Chew jingle or a Hubba Bubba or any
Double
of the other
Bubble.
great 80s. Double Bubble, yeah.
That was a good one, too.
Bazooka Joe.
Yeah.
We could do this all day long, guys.
Yeah.
All day
I also
long.
remember Gums.
Exactly. From
This is the
30
new Gum
years
show.
ago.
Yeah, it's great.
So there's no contest. This is just going to be us reminiscing about bubblegum.
I am seriously like at my wife and I have like to like alleviate our various 2020 stress, which as we all know is through the roof all the time. We've been watching like retro commercials from like the 70s. And it's weirdly refreshing because it's just a totally different marketing vibe. Everything is a real soft sell. And everyone's just really chipper and bright. And occasionally you'll see someone who would become like super famous. Like there was some like weird gum commercial where PJ Souls just showed up for one shot. And you're like, what? So anyway, it's just great.
And how often are you watching? This is a weekly occurrence?
Whenever we have spare minutes, but like we don't know how long we really want to commit to something. Like we don't want to watch a whole movie and maybe even a TV show is something. Or if we just want to like fall asleep, to the TV on or whatever like that, we'll throw on like they have like hour-long compilations on YouTube of like old TV commercials. And it's an interesting throwback. There are all these products you never knew existed, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah, or products you forgot existed.
Yeah.
All right, well, gentlemen, are you ready to get this bad boy started?
I am.
Let's do it.
Okay, in the first round, every song is worth 10 points, and Andy will play it until one of you either guesses it or we'll let it go on for a little while. And then if nobody guesses it, then eventually we will give you the information. And then there is also the bonus question for whoever guesses it right. And we will get to that once we get through the first question. So, Bibbs, you were deferred to. You can choose a number randomly 1 through 5 for the first song of this first round. What random number would you like?
I'm feeling a 3.
You're feeling a 3?
Yeah, let's do a 3.
Is that what you do with your hands? You're feeling a 3?
Remember those old Jenga commercials? It was like Jenga. That's how I select my pieces. That's how I felt. You don't remember that? It was weird. I always remember that because it was such a weird, stupid, obvious ad lib from the actor that made it into the commercial. So I decided to do that. But was it number 3?
Hey, look, are all your little touchstones today going to be, commercials of yesteryear?
I don't know. Probably. It's weird how those things linger.
Well, it's also when you're hunting them out. I can see why it'd be fresh, top of mind kind of awareness.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3 was your chosen song. Your context clue for this is his world comes to life when no one is watching. His world comes to life when no one is watching. Andy, take it away.
I feel like that was the thing, was it? Have you got it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better, yeah. Oh,
Bibbs.
Mannequin.
That is correct. Yes.
Nothing's gonna stop us now. Arguably the greatest song ever written.
Well, especially from Jefferson Starship.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably true.
All right, so now
I knew the song. I just didn't know the movie. Man,
that's all right. That's all right. There's plenty of game left, Whitney.
I have not seen Mannequin since they broadcast it on TV at some point in 1989.
There's also this great bit in the movie The Skeleton Twins where Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader like lip sync this to each other, and it's like weirdly powerful. Right. It's so good.
All right, well, now, Bibbs, here comes the bonus question. Now you have a choice. You can answer it solo, and in essence, you can win 5 points, or by going solo, you can lose 5 points, or you can open it up to Whitney, and either of you can win it, but nobody's going to lose any points. What would you like to do?
You know what? I love this movie. I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to be a dick.
All right, he's going to be a dick.
Okay.
Out of the box.
All right.
Okay, I got my T'Java. I'll just...
I got T'Java too.
Look, he
T'Java is my friend.
He could easily lose 5 points right here. All right, Bibbs, you ready?
Yeah.
Your question is this. Kim Cattrall's Emmy prays to the gods to send her to the future to find her true love. From what ancient civilization did she escape?
Egypt.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Nice pull.
I love that movie. It was a very important movie to me growing up. Don't ask why. I can't really explain it.
I'm in the Whitney camp. I remember the song, and just going back and researching for the show is the first time I've seen it since the movie theater when I was a child.
We had this movie on when I was younger, and I didn't realize until I revisited it as an adult that it wasn't Michael J. Fox. I just assumed it was when I was a child.
Andrew McCarthy was going for like the other Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
The real star of the film is Meshack Taylor, though.
He is.
Him and his sunglasses. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
As Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood. Yeah.
Wasn't Hollywood the only returning character for Mannequin 2 on the move?
I believe that's true.
So.
It was a new man. It was a new dude, and it was a new mannequin, but it was the same old Hollywood.
Yeah, it was what's her name? It was what's her name from the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Swanson.
Correct.
Yeah, Christy Swanson. Yeah,
Christy Swanson.
Yeah.
Nice pull. I don't even think I've seen that. I just know it exists.
Yeah, I haven't seen that since it came out in theaters.
All right. Well, Bibbs, you have control.
Okay.
1, 2, 4, or 5. What would you like?
Let's go straight to number 4. I'm feeling sassy.
All right. Straight to number 4 it is. Your context clue for number 4 is parking lot lullabies. Parking lot lullabies. All right, Andy, you ready?
Oh, good.
Take it away. Bibbs,
yeah, it's me. Oh, A Star is Born.
What? Yeah,
A Star is Born. Yeah,
that is correct.
Oh, yeah, but which version of A Star is Born?
The new one with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, which is not the good one, but it is a good one.
The Judy Garland one is the good one.
So good.
All right. Now, question becomes on your bonus: do you want to be a dick or not?
Not for this one. No, I'm not feeling.
No, it's you can do it. It's fine.
No, I'm not. I don't feel so confident. I've only seen this movie once. I don't feel so confident on it that I'm guaranteed to get the question, so I don't want to lose points on it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Right.
So Whitney, you can chime in on this one and steal some points from me. I insist that you do.
Oh no, I'm almost determined to get 0 points at this point.
It's been one question.
Well, the low score has only been 10 points, and that was the show that you guys watched. So that's
11,
all you got to
right?
beat is 10,
Yeah.
and you're
All
above. Okay, so the bonus question is this: originally in 2011, Clint Eastwood was attached to direct. Which songstress was attached to star? 2011. Who was big in 2011? Still is big, but take a wild guess.
Whitney, I'm looking at you.
All right, Adele.
2011. You might want to focus on the year 2011.
I think I know it.
Go for it.
It's a Beyonce.
It is Beyonce.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What is significant about Beyonce in 2011? Hasn't she been big all along?
Well, yeah, but she was going to be in the. She was going.
Yeah,
Adele wasn't big yet.
Yeah, she wasn't big, and that was right around Gold member time and whatnot. So she was getting into the acting game. So that was kind of natural. And Adele was 2015.
Shortly before Skyfall, like 1 or 2 years before that she hit the big time. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was a little more of a off-brand question, just because I couldn't think of a fucking thing after writing 15 of these for Star is Born. They weren't so obvious.
Yeah.
And eventually I was like, you know what, Wikipedia? I'm just going to steal that little factoid because I got shit else. All right, Bibbs, you still got control, man. 1, 2, or 5.
All right, let's scale it back. Let's do a 1.
It's not like it's DEF CON where the order of difficulty goes up. Like, all right, number 1.
Make it chill.
Your context clue for number 1 is out on bail. Out on bail. Focus on the bail. Andy, take it away.
Whitney?
Whitney, go.
Is that Newsies?
That is not Newsies. No, but I believe the same actor is in Newsies.
Okay.
You can. We've never said this before, but Bibbs, do you have a guess?
American Psycho.
That is
I know
correct.
it's Christian. It is.
That is correct.
What song is that? I couldn't even pull it.
That
I was
is,
just guessing
the
Christian
opening
Bale.
of Hip to Be Square.
Oh, that took me a minute. Okay, wow. All right, I'm not going to be a dick on this one because I feel like Whitney would spiritually got this right.
I don't know what that means.
I feel like I wouldn't have gotten it if Whitney hadn't been wrong. So, because my first thought was Newsies because you said Bale. So I was almost going to pick Newsies. Like I was like, is it Newsies? I know that soundtrack so well, but it doesn't kind of feel like. So I would have picked Newsies if he hadn't said Newsies. So.
All right. Well, you're a gentleman.
Yeah. So let's not be a dick.
Yeah. All right. This one, hands on buzzers, because you guys should both have a good shot on this.
Okay.
Who wrote the book American Psycho? Whitney.
Bret Easton Ellis.
That's correct. Whitney's on the board.
Woo! All right, finally, Jesus.
I had the tiniest of brain farts. My first thought was Roger Avery because he did that one adaptation. So
no, it's Bret Easton Ellis, and not Brett Leonard. That was the that was the name. That was the name I almost said. I almost said Brett Leonard, the director of Virtuosity and The Lawnmower Man,
and Swamp Thing.
That's right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. Sorry, Man Thing. Swamp Thing was the DC movie.
Yeah.
Man Thing was the Marvel movie.
And Swamp Thing was Wes Craven.
Yeah, and Return to Swamp Thing was Jim Wynorski. Anyway,
I love it. That's more than I've ever known about Swamp Thing in my entire life, right there. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It's beautiful. You learn something new every day. Whitney, you got the last question correct, so you can have control of the board. What do you want, 2 or 5?
Let's just do 2. Let's do 2.
Okay.
We'll save the 5 for last.
Sure. All right. Your context clue for number 2 is to give the gift of a music box at a barbecue. To give the gift of a music box at a barbecue. Andy, take it away. You guys are so close.
But I don't know the movie it's from. I don't know what movie you're thinking of, like Barbecue?
Well, barbecue's a stretch. I just couldn't say what it is. So think barbecue type atmosphere, not an actual barbecue. I can't remember what it is because it'll give it straight away.
I don't here's your music box at this barbecue, and I'll be like, oh, okay.
A barbecue atmosphere. Does that mean somebody's being set on fire?
Ooh.
There is fire.
There is
fire.
The Wicker Man? No, that can't be right.
No, it's not like that.
What is this?
Think of music of like any movie that has "Can't Help Falling in Love with You," and I got like several in my head. Most of them.
Didn't UB40 do a cover of that for Sliver? Like, what am I? That can't be right.
Possibly, but if you're watching Sliver for the soundtrack, you're watching it for the wrong thing.
There's no Sliver. Oh,
it wasn't Sliver. It was what did UB40 do that cover for?
Let's stay on topic here.
I'll just throw it out there. Is it Honeymoon in Vegas?
It is not, but you are getting close. At least, in the realm of the idea, the right headspace on some level. Bibbs, anything?
No, I'm really spaced. I'm gonna do like a wild guess and say Steel Magnolias. That's got a barbecue in it. What? I don't know what.
Well, I'm trying. I can't say it without.
You have the armadillo cake. Okay, I don't know. I don't know it. I just don't know it.
It's Blue Hawaii. Blue Hawaii.
I didn't think you were actually going to go that old. Oh, okay. All right.
Look at this Elvis, for Christ's sake.
No, it is. It's ridiculous.
And it was just a staple of his act for
it was just a Schmodown question. We actually won on that. Oh, that's so silly of me. I was thinking of a more contemporary. Okay.
Yeah, luau barbecues as close as I get to luau without saying luau.
No, that would have given it away.
Exactly.
That's embarrassing.
Forest for the trees there. Just couldn't see the trees.
Do we not get the question or no?
Screw it. Let's do the question. Why not?
All right,
We're here to have fun. We're not here to.
All right.
But seeing how well you guys know Elvis's movie career, this question is going to go really well.
Great.
All right. Elvis left military service in early 1960.
Elvis movies.
And this was the third movie he made after leaving the military. Name one of the other two before this. There were two movies he made before Blue Hawaii after leaving the military.
Bibbs.
Both came out in 1960, I believe.
Jailhouse Rock?
No, that is incorrect.
Okay, I don't know.
Gosh. Do I get a chance? Can I think of someone?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Oh, golly.
I'll give you a countdown. 5.
Did Blue Hawaii.
4. 3.
Did Kid Galahad.
2. Is that your official answer?
Sure, Kid Galahad.
Yeah, that is incorrect.
What was it?
Incorrect.
That's a good one. What was that?
Flaming Star or GI Blues? I've never heard of either.
I think I might have seen GI Blues when I was a kid, but Flaming Star I don't know at all, so that's fun. Okay, thank you for that. I love being stumped.
All right. Well, number 5, the final song in question of this first round. Your context clue is his secret weapon is sex appeal. His secret weapon is sex appeal. Take it away, Andy.
Bibbs. Austin
Oh.
Powers International Man of Mystery.
That is correct.
All right.
See, I knew that one. You're just
Okay.
faster than right.
I haven't seen this movie in forever, so I'm not going to be a dick.
Okay, well, good for you. Then the question for all is, Dr. Evil initially asked the UN for $1 million, but upon learning of inflation and the devaluation of the dollar, he settles on this amount instead. So instead of $1 million, he asks for what?
I know the answer. Can I say it?
Yeah, try me. What the hell, dude?
It was $100 billion.
Whitney on the board again.
Okay. I thought it was $1 billion, and I was like, that isn't right, and I couldn't think it.
Yeah, I thought it was $1 billion until looking up the answer, and I was like, $100 billion. I don't remember that at all.
That's hilarious.
I was one of the cultists who bought that on VHS and just watched it over and over again back in 1997.
I owned it as well. I thought, loved it when it came out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in 15 years.
That's one of those great movies that didn't do well in theaters, then did so well on home video that the sequel was a gigantic blockbuster. It's like Austin Powers and Terminator. Like, those were the big two. Like, Terminator 2 was a monster.
Yeah,
Terminator 1 was not. It only was because it had a huge following on home video, and Austin Powers is the same way. I have trivia too.
You do? Look, between that and Swamp Thing, Man Thing lineages within cinema, I've learned all kinds of things today.
There you go.
Yeah, you need to ask us about Man Thing and Swamp Thing. We got you covered.
Right? Come on.
Well, it'd be all Wes Craven type of song. So, look, we'll have another Wes Craven inspired show, and we'll invite you guys back on.
That'd be fun.
Sounds good.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a horror tournament.
You guys ever see Deadly Friend?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Also with, I think, Christy Swanson. There's a killer robot named BB, and this is actually what the robot BB-8 was named after. And BB has a theme song that is awesome. And Andy, you need to at least check it out just as a musician because it's so fun. Oh, I can't. It's all weird and arrhythmic. It's like, BB. BB. Like, it's ridiculous. It's not catchy. It's just weird.
Man. I want you though doing the ADR, and then we just have a fucking camera on you, and you just baby. Oh, that's great. All right, so after the first round, Bibbs, you got 50. Whitney, you got 10, but you got 10.
Hey,
You got 10.
And I will hoard my 10 and pet them and call them my precious.
You're on the board, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I'm on the board with my 10. Leave my 10 alone.
Well, you can't lose any points from here on, so no matter what, you end with 10 points.
Yes, my tiny little store.
All right, so the next round is 5-second songs. So what happens is Andy will play the opening 5 seconds after I give you the context clue. It's worth 10 points at that point. If you guys don't know the answer, Andy can play another 5 seconds, and then it's worth 5 points. If one of you answers after the 10 and gets it incorrect, then the other one has the option to guess themselves or listen to the second 5 seconds. But then the point value does go down anytime that second 5 seconds comes into the play. And Whitney, since you are technically in second as of right now, once again, it's just a random number. There is no technically, exactly. He could come back. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to provide hope here, you know? BB, that's what I'm trying to give him. 1 through 5, any number you like. What would you like?
2. I want 2.
He wants 2, and
That's
2 is what he shall get.
Right.
Your context clue for this is too late to be known as John the First. He's sure to be known as John the Worst. Andy, give us that 5 seconds.
Every town has its up and down.
Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood.
That is correct.
We just watched that. Right? Wait a minute. We just watched that for a podcast.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah, we did.
Which one was that? When was that in the movie? I don't remember.
It's when they're all in prison and the rooster is like all sad and the mice are like, we're sad mice, and I'm like, yeah, you are sad.
Hey,
mice.
they get the little crumb, and then they all split up the tiny little crumb.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. King John just raised the taxes, and then they all end up in tax jail.
Yeah.
I've only seen the movie the one time, and it was like 3 weeks ago.
It should be fresh.
You'd think, right? We have to watch. Listen, we have so many podcasts, and we have to watch stuff for all of it. It sounds like it was only 3 weeks ago. It was also 50 movies ago.
Well, when was the last time you watched fucking Man Thing? You know what I mean? It was
you would be surprised.
Oh shit.
Man Thing sticks in the mind a little bit better than some old Fox cartoon.
You son of a bitch! You take that back. That is a classic. That is my childhood. All right, Bibbs, you got control of the board. 1, 3, 4, or 5. What would you like?
Well, Whitney picked 2, so I'll pick the next 2, and I'll say 4.
Makes all the sense in the world. I love it.
There's logic to this, okay? There's a plan.
Exactly. Well, right now you're winning, so the plan seems to be going in your favor.
All right.
Working out for you. All right, your context clue for you. This 5-second song is: he goes through a world of pain just to best his father. He goes through a world of pain just to best his father. Andy, the first 5 seconds, if you would, please. I think that's more than 5, Andy.
Got it.
I got nothing.
Only because I played it wrong.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit, we're going.
I'm going to redeem myself.
I got nothing on this. Whitney, you got any ideas on this?
No, not a dang clue.
Just to best his father.
Just to best his father, and that's not Star Wars. I would recognize something like Star.
Yes, Whitney, it's not Star Wars.
Okay.
Could be Newsies. Wink. Could be.
No.
Wait a minute.
Was Hearst Christian
sure?
Bale's father? Am I remembering that movie wrong? What happened?
Hearst was not Christian Bale's father.
Okay.
Wait, was he? No.
Father-like figure to us all.
So, second 5 seconds. Next 5
I
seconds.
think we need it. I think we need it.
Second
Yeah.
5 seconds for sure.
Okay.
Do we get the first? Do we get the first 5 again, or just the second?
Well, I'll do it properly this time.
Okay.
You want to give him the first 5 proper, and then
yeah. Okay, it's not the next 5 seconds. We're going to jump a little bit into it.
Okay. Oh, for God's sakes.
Oh.
Okay, that's 5.
Okay, it's that one from the end of The Simpsons where Homer picks up Marge and takes her away and says he'll be back in 10 minutes. I've actually never seen this movie. Is it
Whitney, you could steal this. You don't have to. I mean, he's just gibber jabbering here.
I'm just stealing. I'm just filling airtime. Is it Officer and a Gentleman?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
yes, it is.
All right.
All right.
I've seen that one too.
I have not, so that doesn't seem fair.
You don't. Yeah, you don't need to.
It's a good thing I'm drinking my memory draining juice here.
It is late at night, you know.
Yeah.
A long day.
You have no idea.
Yeah, boy howdy.
Yeah.
All right, so Bibbs, you still got your choice. It's
okay.
1, 3, or 5.
Okay, so I did. We had 2, and then I moved forward 2, and then I'm going to move forward 2, and I'm going to pick 1.
What?
Makes
well, it goes from 5 back to 1, doesn't it? So that's 5, 1, 2. It rolls over. It's like when you're playing solitaire and like you have the cards.
The ace becomes a 1.
Yeah. Well, no.
Sure.
Like you have to move 3 cards and then you run out of the cards. Whatever. Anyway, let's move on.
I think you're talking about free cell or something.
I think I am talking. Whatever. I don't. It's
Minesweeper.
It's exactly Minesweeper. Minesweeper is exactly
perfect.
I'm surrounded by 5s. It's really not good.
Well, in a 1 to 5 scale, it's not a bad thing. All right. Your context clue for number 1 is: I now present to you a cultured and sophisticated man about town. Andy, give us that first 5 seconds.
If you're blue, you know
Winning.
Frankenstein. That is correct.
Yay!
Hey. Thanks for
you no longer have the look. Oh.
Well, look, you're now above the 10 points, which is the worst anybody's done thus far. So you will not be ignominiously known in that pantheon.
As long as I don't tie for last. I don't even have that distinction anymore. Thanks.
You could still win this. It's entirely possible.
That's
Is there some way you could cheat and they could take away points? Maybe that would help. You could be the only person who ever cheated in this game. Yeah.
I will not do that.
How did I cheat? I forget like Shazam on my phone.
We never thought about that. Actually, we need to stop contestants from doing that. All right, Whitney, you got your choice: 3 or 5.
5, definitely 5.
You're ruining my number system.
I know.
Well, he went from 1 backwards and ended up at 5. Your context clue for number 5 is underwater dance-off. Underwater dance-off. Give it to us, Andy. That first 5 seconds.
Oh, that sounds so familiar.
A guess from either of you? Or do you want to hear the next 5 seconds?
The problem is it sounds like the theme song to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and I know that.
Underwater dance-off.
Underwater dance-off.
You don't remember that in the documentary?
I don't. Was this the director's cut of The Abyss? Is that what?
Exactly. Those little alien things that Ed Harris were down in the Marianas Trench.
You've never given up on anything in your life. No, you tap, damn it. You tap. No, I need another 5. I don't know about Whitney, but
I also need another 5.
All right, give us the next 5, Andy.
Okay.
Bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful blind sea.
Oh, that sounds so familiar.
What do we got, gentlemen?
Here's the thing.
Let me guess, you watched it 2 weeks ago? And you're like, son, what is it?
Is it Bed Knobs and Broomsticks?
It is Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
That's a good call.
All right.
I haven't seen that in like 15 years. Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 5 points to you. And your final 5-second song in the second round. Your context clue is Peter, you're my sugar bear. Peter, you're my sugar bear. Andy, give us that first 5 seconds.
'Cause I've been shaking, I've been bending backwards till I'm broke.
Bibbs, is it once?
It is not once.
Oh, it
I
sounds
appreciate
like
that,
it. Okay, all right.
Whitney, you can take a stab. You can hear the next 5 seconds.
Could you play once? Because I love that movie. I love those songs.
Yeah.
We'll do a horror /once show just for the
Thank
two
you.
of you.
Thank you.
I don't know you.
That would be.
Oh, yeah, there you got it.
Do you want to take a guess, Whitney, or do you want to hear the next 5?
Give me the next 5, just in case I
Okay.
can pull something out.
All right.
I'm just going to go from that first 5 again.
Go.
Sounds good.
'Cause I've been shaking, I've been bending backwards till I'm broke. Watching all these dreams go up in smoke. Let beauty come out of ashes.
That's
Oscar-winning song or Oscar-nominated.
I'll give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Yes, damn it.
1.
I don't know.
There's no downside. Take a guess.
Santo and Blue Demon versus the Monsters.
Right, you are.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
It's either that or Deadpool 2. Either or. I don't know.
There you go.
Was it Deadpool 2?
Deadpool
Yeah.
2 with the lovely Celine Dion.
Oh, I knew it, but it wasn't connecting it to a movie, and I knew it because it's Celine Dion, not because it's Deadpool 2. That's why I was screwing up. Okay, fair enough. All right, yeah, it all makes sense.
Right.
Now.
Well, that ends round 2. Our score is 70-25. Whitney, you're crawling back in. You're so close.
I appreciate your positivity, but you can dog on me. It's fine.
Hell no, I will never do that because the final round, you can make up points galore. This is the betting round. So this is the name that tune in essence round. So I'll give a context clue, and then you guys, once again, Whitney, you're in second place, so you will start this round, and you can start the betting on this. Minimum bet to open with is 3 notes. But you can start with as many as you like, and then we go back and forth until one of you basically either is forced to name it or there's no other options left on the table at that point. If you guess in 3 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. 2 notes, it's worth 15. 1 note, it's worth 20. And if you just want to blind guess it, it's worth 25 points.
All right.
So you can easily make up this and win the game right here, Whitney. I have all the faith in the world.
I guess I'll start kind of liberally. Let's say 8.
Wait for the clue first.
Yeah.
All right.
What number do you want? Let's start there. There's a process.
Let's start with 8. No, let's start with 1. Let's just start with 1.
Number 1.
All right.
The context clue is you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Now, Whitney, you can start with 8. You can start with 20. You can start with 3. 3 is the minimum. How many would you like?
I think 8 is a good, like, if it's a 4-4, that's 2 bars. I think I might be able to get that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Bibbs, over to you.
I'll try to do it in 7.
All right. Bibb says he can do it in 7. Whitney, back to you. Do you want to tell him to name that tune, or do you want to try it in the fewer number?
No, I'll bid 6. I'll under.
He's going 6. Whitney's going 6. Bibbs, back to you. 5, or tell him to name it.
Okay, I'll 5, but that's my final offer.
Okay, fine. Sir, name that tune.
Dang
All
it.
right.
Okay. All right. What was the clue again? What was the clue
The
again?
context clue again is you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. And it's 5 notes. Andy, you ready with the 5 notes?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Oh my god. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Whitney, you
Fun
gonna
guess, though.
take a guess? You're not going to get any points for it, but you can take a guess if you like.
Always on my mind. Frank Henenlotter's Brain Damage.
You're so good at this.
Yeah.
No,
that was a really gentle, tender movie about a living brain parasite.
Perfect. Sounds lovely. No, that was Inception.
Oh. I knew it took place in the human mind, and I couldn't.
Exactly. Eternal Sunshine was a good. You were in the right headspace.
Yeah. Okay. You can hear that, like, oh no, Jim Carrey is sad.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see it. Okay.
I would have needed like the dubstep bass underneath all of that to really kind of hear it. It's the kind of just one note.
Make a hand motion, and I will do that in the background. That is my contribution to the music. I'll give you a Skrillex just from my mouth. All right. Well, Whitney, you still have control of the board. Then, would you like 2, 3, 4, or 5?
5 this time.
5 this time. All right. Your context clue for number 5 is you kiss your mother with that mouth. You kiss your mother with that mouth. All right. Now, Whitney, you start us off on the bidding. How many notes would you like to start with?
Bidding starts at 6.
He's going to start at 6. Bibbiani, over to you, sir.
I'm just going to, you know what? I don't think he can do it.
You're telling him to name it on 6 notes. I like it. Throwing it back in your face. It's worth 10 points to you.
All right.
Andy, you ready with the 6 notes?
6, yeah.
And your context clue one last time is you kiss your mother with that mouth. Take it away.
Great. Let's see. Kiss your mother with that mouth. So it's an incest movie for sure.
Jesus Christ,
if you pull a horror incest, I'm going to be impressed.
Jesus Christ, Whitney.
Well, there's a couple. I'm trying to think of all the incest movies I know.
Whitney, do you want the 6 again?
Could I have the 6 again, please? Yeah.
Give him the 6 again.
Hamlet, of course it is.
Mm-hmm. Is it Wayne's World?
It is not Wayne's World.
I thought that was part of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Wayne's World does say "kiss your mother" with that.
Yeah, it's a line of dialogue in the movie.
What was the answer? I have no idea.
Do you want to play the rest? Go ahead and play the rest.
Yeah, okay.
They can pull it.
That's
what?
Back to the Future.
It is Back to the
Future. I forgot how many iconic movie tunes start with just bull crap and then eventually get to the good part of the song. So it took me. No, I'm kidding. Of course, it's a beautiful.
That's why it's good for the wager round.
That first opening phrase of the action segment of the Back to the Future theme, dum dum dum. Those are the first 3 notes of the Tales from the Dark Side theme song.
Huh.
Dum, dum, dum.
You're right. Yeah. That's fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Just play those notes but really spooky like.
Okay.
With the spooky filter on.
Yeah, it's creepy now, right?
Yeah. Nice. So we got that. We got Man Thing. We got BB. Guys, learning so much. So much.
This is what you get when you get Bibbs and Whitney.
Maybe we do like a team's horror and we just watch you guys crush whoever sits down in front of you.
Oh my God. I just realized that Whitney was joking, but Back to the Future is actually about a guy who has to date his mom.
Yeah.
He was right.
I was right.
He was actually right.
It's another incest movie.
God.
Yeah.
It was a big.
God.
It was a
So
big
weird.
hit.
That's so weird.
You never thought about the fact that
No, I just didn't realize.
Moves on him?
I didn't realize he was right about the question. I thought he was just being like, oh, whatever. It's just, oh my God. Anyway, forget it. I thought he was just being silly. I didn't realize he was actually right. Okay. All right.
All right. Well, no points were awarded once again.
Okay.
You have
the best third round ever.
It's all right. We're still having fun. You guys eventually getting these. You got 3 more to choose from. Whitney, 2, 3, and 4. What would you like?
3. I want 3.
3. Okay. Your context clue for 3 is a near suicide by civil war. a near suicide by Civil War? How many notes would you like to start with?
I'd like to start with 10.
10. It's a nice solid number.
Yeah, start with 10.
All right. I will go 8.
All right, Bibbs cutting it down by 2, going to 8. Over to you, Whitney.
Strategy.
Well, I'll do 2 more. I'll go for 6.
All right, 6. Back over to you, Bibbiani.
All right. I'll try 5.
Name that tune.
Hey, we're not allowed to call it that. All right.
All right. Sorry. Name that.
Yeah, settle that score. It's
there
fine.
You go.
Yeah.
Settle that score.
I think we're more worried about copyright strike, but we're falling under parody than I am that some producer from name that too. Give it to him again. I was talking over.
Yeah, sorry.
No. I was just making sure I knew it.
Okay.
5.
So how many notes are we doing? 5.
5.
Oh, sorry. I have to get the right rhythm. Hold on.
Okay.
That's the 5.
It's about the Civil War, I guess. I can only think of one movie about the Civil War right now, and I don't think it's that, but what the heck? Glory?
It is not Glory.
Okay. The only Civil War movie I could pull off the top of my head.
Well, technically, this is the opening is about the Civil War, which is Dances with Wolves.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I was close. I was only like 1 year off.
My other choice was Tatanka, and I figured Tatanka gave it away.
Yeah, that would have given. 2 socks.
Bird.
Yeah.
You could have said like Avatar, but in the Old West.
That also would have narrowed it down.
Also, there's 9 more sequels coming. We just got to wait for them. Perfect.
Someday.
Someday. All right. Well, Bibbs, we'll throw it over to you this time since Whitney's gotten to open all of them. Do you want number 2 or number 4?
Let's do number 4.
Number 4 it is. Your context clue for this is crisscross scotchy sauce. Crisscross scotchy sauce.
Okay, I can name that in 100 notes.
50.
All right, when you go to 50, what do you got after that? What? Any number is possible.
45.
45.
27 and a half. No. I'll say 20. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, over to you. I think this one is gettable for both of you, by the way.
All right. Pie.
3.14. You're going to go
3.14. No, I'm not. I'm not actually doing pie. I don't know how you do 0.14. That seems asking you to actually like solve pi to that many integers and then incorporate that into music seems rude. I'll say 13 notes.
13 notes. All right. Whitney, over to you.
I'll say 10. We'll go down to 10.
10. Okay. Back to you, Bibbs.
9.
9 notes to Bibbiani.
8.
Oh, the stakes are rising.
You ever see that commercial for Crossfire with the 2 kids in the post-apocalyptic future, and they're gonna like shoot metal marbles at each other?
Oh, yeah. Is that where they
how intense
in the middle of the fucking little plastic? Thing?
Yeah, that's how intense this is. All right, so I'm gonna go with a 7. Yeah, screw you.
All right.
Yeah, I've always hated you. Yeah.
All right. William, settle that score.
All right, 7 notes.
All right.
Crisscross scotchy sauce is your clue. Give him the 7 notes.
They might have done 8.
You got it.
I can't think of the movie.
Every listeners are prepared for like 30 minutes of this because this is just going to go on.
I told you I could do it in 50 notes.
Crisscross scotchy sauce.
Arthur.
That is correct.
Yes.
It's Arthur.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good.
Would you have also accepted Arthur 2 on the rocks?
You know what? I wouldn't have because I don't like that movie. Arthur.
You're humming the Arthur theme, and my brain kept clouding up with "Nothing's gonna change my love for you."
For whatever reason, my head, like my brain didn't go to Arthur; it went to Fletch, and I knew that was wrong.
Oh, that's
and
totally
I couldn't undo Fletch. I couldn't like unfletch myself. So instead of trying to make Fletch happen, I decided to move along. And
Which part of Fletch? That's the thing. I know that movie backwards and forwards. I can't even think of where you're trying to interject.
I don't know. It was just 80s, and I knew it was I knew it was a white comedian's theme music. Like, that's what I knew.
Sure.
That's what I knew. And for some reason, Chevy Chase came to mind first.
Well, you know what? Your brain was not wrong.
All right.
Okay, so your final context clue is, and Bibbs, you'll start the bidding on this since you got that one right.
All right.
Is a tramp of many loves. A tramp of many loves.
Of many loves. I can name that in 7. I think
7 notes. All right.
Tramp of many loves. That was my college nickname.
It's a hell of a long nickname.
Yeah.
It's old tramp of many loves.
Sort of mythic in a way. I can do it in 6. Sure, I'll do it in 6.
Whitney settled that score.
Ah, damn it.
Called you bluff.
You'd say 5. All right, 6. Once again, it's a tramp of many loves. You have 6 notes. Take us away, Andy. A tramp of many loves.
Could I hear the notes again?
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh man, I should have said more. Should have said more than 6. The ship's going down. I don't know what to do.
You want to take a stab in the dark?
City Lights.
Ooh. No, that's incorrect. Bibbs, just wanted to, for shits and giggles?
I know, Chaplin.
That is correct.
Oh, see,
See, I went too literal. I did an actual Chaplin.
I assumed that, Tramp was going to be like misleading because he was the tramp. I thought maybe that was too on the nose, but yeah, that was.
Well, I figured the tramp would throw you off, so you would think like Whitney did, more literal, as opposed to.
Well, it's also tricky because so many of Chaplin's films were silent and didn't necessarily have a specific score attached. And like his most famous sound movie was The Great Dictator, but he wasn't the tramp in that movie. So I was like, I don't know. He picked the one I would have picked. So Chaplin. Yeah. Yeah.
But wow, what a anticlimactic end to the game.
That's critically acclaimed for you. Ain't no climax like an anticlimax, I always say.
Well, Bibbs, you won. So congratulations. You got 80 points.
An unceremonious win. But I'll take it.
Yeah, but it's just for fun.
It is. It's so much fun. You don't need to apologize for the show. The show is wonderful. Thank you for having us on. This has been great.
Look, we should have a horror one.
Yes, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah, maybe sometime around Halloween, if you guys like.
That'd be
6
cool.
weeks from now, we'll do a little Halloween one, and we will tailor it and make it hard as fucking shit.
I don't know if we made it too hard. I almost missed Arthur. Like we should probably.
Yeah, but
I knew the whole song.
Although I do want to hear this BB theme song now, though. So.
BB.
What movie was that again?
Baby, Deadly Friend.
Deadly Friend. Yeah,
it's about a high school genius whose like next door neighbor is like killed by her father, so he decides to resurrect her as a robot, and of course she starts going haywire and starts killing everybody. And there's this really awesome scene where like the old angry lady who like lives next door, who everyone hates, and like Christy Swanson picks up a basketball and throws it at the old lady's head so hard the lady's head explodes. It's an amazing scene in any context.
And then she says, "Thanks for playing horse."
Yeah.
I think the old lady,
combo.
Yeah, off-air convo. Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
what- Yes, to signal our auspicious exit, could you like play something really spook? Play like the Suspiria theme song.
Yeah, some creepy.
I'll learn the Suspiria theme song for you.
Oh, it's so cool. Okay, I think you'll dig it.
I think the previous did what? The Fog and Silent Hill.
Yeah,
The Fog was a good one. I missed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, can do that.
I never realized how much it sounded like The Exorcist.
The Exorcist.
Oh no, that is The
Yeah.
Exorcist.
Oh, that is The Exorcist. Okay, I thought you were doing The Fog.
That's
Okay,
Tubular Bells. Yeah,
Tubular.
totally tubular.
There it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Still sounds like The Exorcist, but all right. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, that opening part.
It's great.
Well, thank you so much to the
Thank
two
you.
of you for joining us.
Yeah, this has been a blast. Thank you so much for having us.
Really. This is a fun game. I'm not good at it, but
Look,
Hey,
we
I
will
know-
tailor a show to make you good at it.
I'm only better at it than like Whitney one day. So like, let's not go nuts with like, you're bad at it. Like neither of us were really good at this. So let's just nurse our wounds and move on with our lives.
I'll just say, I love playing chess, but I'm bad at that. I love
Same.
bowling, but I'm bad at that. I love
Yep.
tennis, but I'm bad at that. So
I do the Schmodown because it's the only game I'm even halfway good at.
This is a great sales pitch for this show. Ah, God, that was too fucking difficult for a guy that's quasi-professional at movie trivia.
Yeah. You got. I love you had some deep cuts on there. Like when was the last time anyone hummed the Chaplin theme? So that's a really good one. But there's also some like really famous songs. This is a really. I love your setup. I think it's a fun game, and I had a blast. And I will happily go on any other time you ever want me to. This is really fun.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and Whitney, I will email you privately, and you just tell me his blind spots. We'll set up another show, and you'll crush him.
Apparently
Fletch is a big blind spot.
Well, you know what? It's not going to be cheap, so you're going to have to Venmo me at least like $1.
Why do I have to pay you to set up a game for you to beat him? How do I lose money in this equation?
Well, you get more money from your advertisers.
That's how that works. Sure. Perfect. This episode is brought to you by Solel Fizzy Water. So beautiful.
I've been drinking plenty of tea Java, so not a sponsor.
What is that stuff you're drinking?
It's an iced tea brand. Okay. It's just black iced tea unsweetened, and it's really good. Yeah. It's very popular in LA right now. I don't know why, but
anything you guys want to plug before we get out of here?
Oh, we got plenty to plug.
We have so many podcasts. It's stupid. So Whitney and I are the hosts of the Critically Acclaimed Network, which is a podcast stream with a ton of regular content. We review new releases on Critically Acclaimed. We review TV shows that were canceled after one season or less and never, hit TV's greatest failures on Canceled Too Soon. Okay. We have a show called Episode Zero, where we're currently studying the prehistory of Star Wars, and we're looking at all the movies that influenced Star Wars. We answer emails on We've Got Mail, and probably some other stuff as well. Whitney, plug the Patreon.
We have Patreon, patreon.com/critically acclaimed network. You can sign up on various tiers, and if you sign up for our highest tier, you get all of our podcasts, which is an embarrassing, life-sucking amount of content for you.
Such as
you have access to our Star Wars podcast. You have access to our
Star Trek podcast.
We have both of those.
Yes.
You'd have access to our Batman podcast, where we're reviewing every episode of the 1966 Batman TV series. We have what else is behind the paywall?
Well, there's not on Disney Plus, where we explore the stuff that Disney is trying to sweep under the rug and not release on Disney Plus.
South.
We haven't gotten to that one yet. This month we're doing Savage Sam, the sequel to Old Yeller, which is basically The Searchers, except the dog is John Wayne. And we've got Only the Best, where we're reviewing every single film ever nominated for Best Picture in order. We are doing commentary tracks. We just released a commentary track to Star Wars The Last Jedi that you can download and sync up at home. Whitney has radio dramas that he writes and produces and directs on there. It is if you sign up now, you probably have a back catalog of like a couple hundred hours of content.
Wow.
For just the first month, even if you have like one of our lower tiers. Like, it's absurd. So the Star Trek podcast alone is probably at least 40 or 50 hours right now, because we're doing every single episode of Star Trek ever produced in production order, and we're about to finish off season 2 of the original series.
Dear God, guys.
Yeah.
How do you have a life outside of recording this?
Well,
we don't. What?
I mean, it's a hobby? Something?
This is our hobby.
Fresh air?
No,
not
with the state on fire.
Turns out you can get a lot done if you don't sleep and you have a lot of cocaine in your system.
Yeah.
It is currently, to pull back the veil, it is currently 12:18 in the morning. And before this podcast, we did the show. I asked Whitney, hey, you want to do 2 podcasts afterwards?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are both pounding down black tea with caffeine at 12:18 at night. So sleep well, gentlemen.
Thank you so much. And thank you for having us. It's been great.
No, it was a lot of fun. And if you do want to come back for a Halloween episode, I'm
Please.
sure we can tailor
sure.
we can tailor
That'd be delightful.
Specific for the 2 of you. Be a lot of fun. And I can't wait to learn about Bat Thing, the Marvel Batman that nobody knew about. So
there's probably at least one of those.
There has to be.
Right? They have to do a Bat Thing. Come on.
In fact, that's the name, Bat Thing.
Yeah, it's just Ben Grimm, and like, in order to like fight crime like in a different way, he like puts on a Batman costume so no one knows who he really is.
It's
Big Rocky Mountain.
Exactly. It says, a lot of comic book writing is that lazy, so it's possible.
There you go.
Okay. I was gonna start another tangent just because that's what we do, but I'm gonna stop myself there.
Yeah. Well, we're
not going into any more minutia.
So, you guys, look, you may not have broken a points record or anything, but we definitely broke the length record on the show, and I love it. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
There you go. Walk away with feather in your cap, gentlemen.
There you go.
Well, our thanks to the 2 of you for joining us. This was a lot of fun. Andy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, just thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed having you on. Great to meet you as well.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you.
Well, you're stellar playing once again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I think that is it for this week on Settle the Score. You can follow it's at Whitney Siebold.
That's right.
Thank you. At William Bibbiani, at STS_Andy M, or me at Matt Nost. Please tell a friend about Settle the Score. Give us a rating on your podcast platform of choice. And if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment or subscribe to the channel. We are new. We could use all the extra promotion that you got. So that is it for this week on Settle the Score. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys next week. We got a special little 3-man extravaganza, 80s and 90s action flick fest. It's a showdown between Mark Ellis, Josh McCouga, and Ken Knapsack. Let's see who knows their 80s and 90s action movie music the best.
That'll be a fun one.
That should be a fun one. And we'll see you guys next week for that one. That's it for Settle the Score this week. Adios.